各位朋友，大家好，我係 Michelle 朱曼舒，歡迎大家收聽我哋今日嘅嘉賓訪談嘅。嗱，咁好多時咧，我哋咧都要好注意咧我哋嘅牙齒嘅保護啊。咁但係有時候咧，有啲嘅朋友咧唔小心咧，可能咧會將個牙齒咧有嚴重嘅受傷啊。咁喺呢一種嘅情形之下咧，咁我哋通常咧就會去求助一啲嘅急症嘅牙醫診所嘅。咁有好多朋友可能對呢一方面咧就唔係咁了解嘅。咁其實去嗰個牙醫嘅急症診所同我哋去醫院嘅急症室有啲咩嘅唔同咧？嗱，咁今日咧我哋嘅節目咧好開心咧係請到咗一位嘅牙醫咧上嚟咧接受我哋嘅訪問，同我哋介紹下佢開設嘅一個牙醫急症診所，佢就係 Dr. Richard Thomas. Hi, welcome to our show.
Hello, thank you for inviting me today.
Thank you. So yeah, actually you have been to our studio before, so it's talking about how we can take care of our tooth. But today we are going to introduce your emergency dental clinic. So actually, what is the dental emergency?
An individual has a dental emergency when they have uncontrolled bleeding from the mouth, something at home they cannot control or at the scene of the accident. It could be another situation where there's severe pain. The pain cannot be managed by over-the-counter pain medications or even perhaps prescription medications. Another situation could be a traumatic injury to the mouth, which requires immediate care, like a knocked out tooth or facial cut around the lips.
Yeah.
Another situation could be a large or severe swelling in the mouth or coming into the back of the throat or the neck, which may or may not be life-threatening.
咁其實咧，牙醫咧就話其實咩情形之下我哋需要去呢一個牙醫嘅急症診所咧？好似頭先佢講咧，就係有時譬如你嘅牙齒突然間會流血啦、流血不止啦，咁呢種情形咧其實都好重要㗎，咁一定咧就要去呢個急症診所㗎啦。而另外咧，有時我哋口腔啊會覺得一種好痛啊，咁你就算係食呢個止痛餅咧，都係撳唔到呢一種嘅痛咧，亦都一定要去呢一個牙醫嘅急症診所㗎。咁而另外仲有一種情形咧，當然有時我哋唔小心撞親隻牙係甩咗啊，咁一定要去啦，係嘛？咁而另外咧，如果你覺得你嘅頸部啊或者面部咧突然間係好腫脹啊，但係咧喺呼吸正常嘅情形之下咧，就要去呢個牙醫嘅急症診所。如果你呼吸有問題，當然咧就要去呢個 hospital 嘅。So some people they can say they don't know, so whether they need to go to hospital for emergency or go to dental emergency. So what's the difference for that?
If the incident is life-threatening, meaning they're having difficulty breathing, they should proceed to the hospital emergency room as soon as possible because of greater importance is to get air into the body and breathing.
Yeah.
If it's a dental accident, teeth are broken, teeth are knocked out, if possible they should proceed to a dental emergency type service to get dental work. Quite often at the hospitals now, with the cutbacks, there is no dentist on staff or on call at the time they will arrive, and they may not call in somebody.
咁其實咧，好多朋友可能唔知啦。如果譬如當然頭先講到，如果你嘅呼吸係有問題嘅時候，一定要去呢個醫院啦，因為嗰啲係即係醫院有好多嘅設施去幫助到你嘅。但係如果唔係呼吸有問題嘅情形之下，如果你係譬如隻牙齒係唔小心撞甩咗啊、撞傷啊，咁如果你係去 hospital 嘅情形之下咧，其實 hospital 咧大多數嘅情形之下咧係冇牙醫喺度嘅，咁佢多數咧都會係 refer 你要去翻啲牙醫嘅急症診所嘅。所以如果係唔小心撞甩隻牙啊，或者係呢一種嘅情形咧，其實咧最好咧就係直接去呢一個牙醫嘅急症嘅診所㗎啦。So actually, so how we can prevent this dental emergency?
Ways to prevent emergency dental situations would be safety precautions such as wearing a seat belt when driving.
Yeah.
During certain sports, it doesn't have to be even a contact sports, there's preventative mouth guards that can be worn. Quite often, even though the sport is not a contact sport like basketball or soccer, there are still mouth injuries, but a preventative mouth guard can be worn that will help.
Yeah, of course, I think, you know, a lot of the situation when you are doing some exercise or something, if you need to be careful, right?
Yes, yes.
So actually, and some people, when they got drunk, it's very dangerous.
That's true. So helmets can be worn as well. Perform good oral hygiene at home. Visit the dentist regularly. Sometimes a potential situation can be avoided if there's a cavity or decay, which can develop into an abscess or something the dentist has warned about this, so the person has ignored it. It may be a situation that can become critical after hours and develop into an emergency.
咁其實咧頭先問下牙醫咧，咁其實係我哋有啲咩方法可以係預防或者減少呢一種嘅dental emergency 嘅可能性啦嚇。咁其實當然咧，其實好多時咧，佢哋見到好多嘅情形都係有好多人做運動啊。咁其實最好一定要帶呢一個如果係危險性嘅一啲嘅運動啊，譬如踢波啊咁。咁其實呢一個口腔嘅呢一個保護器咧都係非常之重要咁，同埋你揸車咧一定要攬 seat belt 啦，咁同埋係有時有某種運動你要譬如踩單車啊，一定要帶呢個 helmet 啊。咁其實好多時咧呢一啲我哋做足呢啲嘅安全措施咧，對我哋嚟講啊，保護我哋嘅牙齒咧都係非常之重要嘅，同埋咧要保持我哋嘅口腔嘅健康啦，咁亦都可以預防到我哋嘅口腔入邊有啲個細菌感染啊，而引致呢一個嘅 dental 嘅 emergency 嘅。So when a client contact a dentist, they contact you, right? For the dental emergency, so usually what do they expect? How you can help them?
After evaluating the information over the phone, we can advise them whether they can treat the problem at home. Perhaps if it's a problem with bleeding, they can do something like biting on some gauze or a tea bag to see if they can stop the bleeding themselves. Certain other situation with a tooth that's knocked out or severe pain, they may need to seek dental care right away. Depending on the situation, we can advise them which way to go. If it's something that sounds life-threatening, we may direct them directly to the nearest hospital.
咁嗱，如果我哋直接係 contact， 即係譬如首先第一步就係要 call 呢個電話。如果去到呢一個嘅 emergency 嘅 dental clinic 嗰時，有啲咩可以幫到大家咧？咁當然咧就有啲嘅情形之下，佢可以喺電話入邊指示你係點樣第一時間點樣去做一啲嘅安全嘅防護嘅措施啦。咁而另外咧亦都睇下你嘅情形，同你分析下啦。咁你係譬如係需唔需要即刻要去呢個 hospital， 或者係嚟到去呢個 dental emergency clinic， 咁係即刻同你做一啲嘅譬如牙齒啊或者各方面嘅護理咧。其實個時間嘅 timing 係非常之重要嘅，咁所以大家咧真係一定要好小心啦。咁嗱好多時咧好多人都唔知，譬如果唔小心跌親，成隻牙甩咗出嚟，或者係一部分嘅牙齒係跌咗出嚟嘅時候，其實我哋呢一個時間嘅 timing 咧，對我哋係非常之重要。咁其實係應該點樣做法咧 ？So when people just in case we knock out our tooth, so actually so what we should do?
It's very important that the tooth be replanted back into the mouth, into the socket within 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, the chance of the tooth surviving is very low. And when we say that this is for an adult tooth, we don't implant baby teeth. If baby teeth are knocked out, it's no problem.
Doesn't matter.
But if it's an adult tooth, it has to be replaced within 30 minutes. At the scene, if possible, the tooth should be rinsed off, including the root surface. If the tooth cannot be replanted at the scene of the accident, it can be stored in milk, and then the person should proceed to the nearest dental emergency or to the hospital. And again, it has to be replaced within 30 minutes for success. And when we mean the tooth, we mean the entire tooth, including the root. If it's just a portion of the tooth, a chip out of the tooth, a little piece out of the tooth, then that's different. But this is pertaining to the entire tooth, and it has to be put back in to keep the cells on the root surface alive.
I see. 咁啊頭先咧就牙醫解釋咧，如果你係成隻牙甩咗出嚟，即係有時唔小心跌親啦。如果係成隻牙好似呢一個咁啊，成隻個牙咧跌咗出嚟咧，咁其實呢一定咧好重要，一定喺30分鐘之內咧要去牙醫嗰度咧係幫你咧係重新咧係擺翻落個牙度啊，即係重新種翻呢隻牙落去嘅。如果過咗30分鐘咧，咁呢一個成活嘅機會就好低㗎啦。咁當然如果係 BB 牙啦，或者係唔係成人牙咧，咁其實咧我哋就唔需要係做呢一個步驟嘅，因為到時佢都會轉成呢個 adult tooth。但係如果 adult tooth 咧，一定咧30分鐘啊，呢一個 timing 咧係非常之重要嘅。咁如果你喺屋企或者喺街嗰度咧，如果係有條件咧，係第一時間咧將呢一個成隻牙咧要攞啲牛奶浸住佢，咁跟住你去牙醫嗰度咧就將佢咧就會幫你係重新係將呢個安置好嘅。So actually, so we still have a little bit problems, and I think the people would like to know if they have some emergency, how do they contact you, and where is your emergency dental clinic? So what's the address?
My address, the office address is at 300 York Mills Road, which is the intersection of Bayview and York Mills, the northwest corner on the ground floor. So it has a front entrance.
咁其實咧，我哋喺熒光幕咧亦都見到咧佢哋嘅牙醫嘅急症診所嘅地址啦，同埋電話啦。咁如果大家有啲咩嘅問題想詢問牙醫 Dr. Richard Thomas， 或者係你有啲咩朋友或者咩需要啊，係呢個 dental emergency 咧，亦都可以第一時間咧係致電咧係同佢哋聯絡嘅。咁今日咧非常之多謝Dr. Richard Thomas 接受我哋嘅訪問。So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.